Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Our parsha this week is Parshat Korach. It begins Bamidbar, chapter 16. Vayikach Korach ben Yitzhar ben Kehat ben Levi, v'Datan v'Aviram b'nei Eliav, v'On ben Pelet b'nei Reuven. Now Korach, son of Yitzhar, son of Kohat, son of Levi, betook himself along with Datan and Aviram, sons of Eliav, and On, son of Pelet, descendants of Reuven. Verse 2, to rise up against Moses, together with 250 Israelites, chieftains of the community, chosen in the assembly, men of repute. They combined against Moses and Aaron and said to them, "You have gone too far, for all the community are holy, all of them, and Hashem is in their midst. Why then do you raise yourselves above Hashem's congregation?" When Moshe heard this, he fell on his face. Vayipol al panav. He fell down. He prostrated himself before God. Our commentators do the work to fill in the blanks of what's not said on the surface in the Torah. What is Moshe thinking when he hears this uprising against him? Rashi teaches that this is the fourth time in the few years since they have left Egypt that the people have complained and risen up against him. The golden calf, the complaints a few weeks ago in our parsha about the food, last week's parsha with the spies coming with their bad reports, and now again. All the time, Moshe has beseeched God for mercy and kindness to not destroy the Jewish people. Moshe has saved them through his prayer and convincing of God. Rashi quotes a midrash from the Tanhuma comparing Moshe to a friend of a king who keeps getting the king's son out of trouble. Again, I imagine Moshe falling on his face, saying, "They really aren't getting it. I've been taking care of this people, and they don't think that I'm fit to be their leader. Maybe I'm not." Self-doubt. We know either Moshe has divine inspiration or perhaps even has a lengthy conversation with God between this verse and the next. Because in the next verse, he challenges Korach and his band to bring their own offerings the next day, and God will choose who the rightful leader is. But that moment of Moshe falling on his face, I think he feels defeated in a circle of lack of self-confidence. And it's a painful parsha. I think the outcome is that Moshe does get his confidence back. Perhaps he remembers the other times when he, quote-unquote, bailed the people out. And he knows that he has God on his side. For us, I am inspired to take the times when we doubt ourselves and think about the positivity in the past, sometimes even earlier that same day. Things get better when we know we have done good in the past. We need to remind ourselves, and we need to remind each other, because it can be very easy to forget when the Korachs of the world, whoever they may be, try to undermine those who work hard for the community. I wish you a Shabbat Shalom. I wish you a Shabbat of optimism and feeling empowered as we move towards our reopening. And a Shabbat where we all give each other patience and a time to speak to God, as Moshe does when he falls on his face. Shabbat Shalom.